Hi YouTube friends. We're gonna do things a little more casually this time because I wasn't really planning on covering Joan's season. I said I was gonna cover Jen's, but then like shit hit the fan in life and I ended up not being able to go back to it, even though, oh my god, so much was happening and it was really frustrating and annoying and I hated it. And then especially after the finale, don't even get me started. So that was really frustrating and annoying, and you know what? It was just gonna be me yelling, honestly, which is like not fun to watch. But I hate how they handled Jen's season, especially it being the first Asian Bachelorette, and like she's such a gem of a person, and just the treatment she got. Oh wow, this is starting off really a Debbie Downer, which is insane because the reason why I turned on my phone was because I'm watching Joan's first episode right now and I was enjoying it so much that I was like, I feel like I gotta talk about it because I'm still in the beginning parts of the intro. Jack just serenaded her with Frank Sinatra, and so like that's what like I wanted to come here and just gush about how all these men are so insanely sweet and kind and adorable, and it's just like the charm of like older individuals and just the like the cadence in which they talk and what they say, and it's just all so like sincere and sweet, and you're just like, oh my god. So basically just wanted to come here and say that I really am enjoying watching Joan's season. I didn't watch Gary, right? Gary Turner. I did not watch his season. It's not that I didn't like the idea of having a senior bachelorette. I did. I ended up not watching it. I don't know, life was probably happening. And and I know that Joan is from his season, but she had left at some point early on because, as they mentioned over here, one of the guys that her daughter was dealing with some health things. If I remember correctly, I believe it was postpartum. But anyway, she left the show to go be with her daughter, which is just like, oh, she's Mama Bear. And yeah, these guys are just so sweet with like what they're coming and what they're saying. One guy brought chicken noodle soup and was like, you claim that yours was the best, I wanted you to like taste test mine. And I was like, yeah, you're bringing me food? Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'm really enjoying watching Joan meet these guys because these guys are just all so sweet, and it just feels so sincere because they're older, you know. Maybe I'm just a jaded woman in her mid-30s, you know. And it's just like, I don't know, I believe every word these older gentlemen are saying, and it's just so kind. And oh my gosh, some of them so handsome. This one guy that recently came, he's like 61 but built like he was in his 30s or something like that. Like, he's fit. And I was just like, whoa, guys, come on now. So anyway, very excited to continue watching, and I may pop in here and there and maybe string these like together into a video. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we're watching Joan's season of The Bachelorette, the first Golden Bachelorette. I actually like this better, that I'm starting with The Bachelorette rather than the first Golden Bachelor. No offense, just saying. Okay, see you in the next one, maybe. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, the first time the cameras came into the mansion where all the guys are just seated and like waiting for her to finish meeting all the guys, to see all these older gentlemen just sitting around looking tip-top shape and like just talking with each other, and they have all these kind words. I'm just like, oh my god, this is eons better than just a regular Bachelor and Bachelorette. It's already so much better, and I'm only like, what, like 10 minutes in. I'm loving this so much. Like, we just met Charles L. It's so like, it's weirdly bittersweet because you're hearing a lot of stories about how these individuals similar to Joan have like lost the love of their lives and had like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry, had like these really 30 plus year long marriages that suddenly like ended in a partner passing or like getting cancer and passing, or you know, and then they've like spent several years just sort of on their own, and they're talking about how they were like feeling just lost, and you're like, oh my god. It's really so, it's sad, but it's so beautiful to like hear an individual talk about someone in that kind of way. Like that's what hopefully we're all searching for, you know? And like life sort of happens, and that they're taking this chance to come over here and like maybe meet someone, and it just sounds like so many of them are coming with like the same I hate continuing to say sincere and genuine, but really that like they're coming with this just like tender hope of, you know, maybe it's time. My loved ones would love to see me happy. I would love to feel love again. And that doesn't mean I'm gonna forget my partner, but just like they're just gonna be, you know, my heart is just gonna grow to encompass a new love. And I just, oh, it's so beautiful to think that a lot of them are kind of coming from the same frame of mind. And like, you just, that's what you would hope for, that people are just like sincere and genuine in how they're coming off. Like, God, I sound so jaded, but like, I love this. It's so sweet. Oh. Oh my god, it's like, it's sad, but it's sweet. Oh, okay, I'm gonna continue. Okay. Stop. Someone is coming up on a horse.
Look at these guys. Oh my goodness.
Like, just picture an older, attractive gentleman on a horse. Oof. Oh, he's a rancher.
Is it the guy or the horse? Who's the
Damn.
Oh
no, he lost his horse. I'm sorry. Gary's laugh. I love all of these guys. And also, I was thinking this as I was watching. Like, I really love listening to their voices too. Like, all these gravelly voices, and like Jones as well. The sort of scratchiness. I'm just like, oh, you all sound so hot. Like, oh, poor guy. He lost his horse. The guys are making fun of him. Oh my god. I'm fucking loving this. I forgot Kelsey's dad. Oh, but they showed this at the end of Jen's horrendous Bachelorette finale after the final rose thing. But anyway, yay!
To see Kelsey during a hometown visit, and then when it aired, Kelsey was like, "Dad, they're doing thirst traps," and I said, "What?" First, I was like, "What's a thirst trap?" And cool, because I know what perfect is. Like, I had a perfect partner. She filled my heart completely. The advice that Kelsey has given me has been, be yourself. So I am really, truly excited about this. It's a good feeling. To experience life, not to say no because they're afraid of taking a chance. And now, here I am, taking an opportunity to take a chance for me, to find love again.
So, I can't wait to get this journey started.
Joan,
I think I'm ready.
Let's begin.
Oh, let it begin.
Let me take you away.
All right.
All right. See you later, guys, okay?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, enjoy Pascal.
From Paris, France, but I live in Chicago now.
I didn't realize that was still going, but oh my god, the way Pascal just swept her away. She wasn't even really finished talking. He was like, yes, let's get that journey started. The French don't mess around, especially the Chicago. Oh my god. I love this so much. Oh, my hair is looking horrible. I haven't even brushed it today. So, and I got my hair done yesterday, which you know how they like use the roller brush and dry your hair, which looks great, but my hair is so thin that it ends up making it look so flat. But anyway, doesn't matter. We're watching The Bachelorette. Sorry I'm talking so quietly. My family's asleep still. She does puns. I love puns. I love puns so much. And I think like I love just the simple form of their humor. And I love that she was like, I hope there's more in our future. She's so cute. Okay. I really love her so far, and that first meeting with Pascal was cute. Oh my goodness. I actually was wondering about that. So like the guys are sitting around and they're picking on Pascal a little bit, and one of the men said that like you gotta have this fake French accent. I was like, oh no, it's about to start. Like I didn't think some drama was gonna enter, and he like wrote it with stride, was like, do you know how long I've been working on that accent? But yeah, he's like, he travels to France twice in a year in order to keep his accent, because I also was like, wait, he moved to Chicago when he was 22 and like his accent hasn't not gone away. I wasn't expecting it to go away, but to like kind of morph into like this like especially Chicago American, you know, Chicago American French little twinge, I don't know, little furl. So yeah, that's really interesting to find out, and that makes more sense on why he still has quite a thick accent. But anyway, I love that he just sort of like, hey, you know how long I've been working on this? They're all really cool. I really like the way the guys are also like talking with each other too. They're just chill. The Navy captain, the retired Navy captain, was like, me and my brethren are just sitting around. Oh my god, I seriously love this. Oh, Keith, yeah, the girl dad. I love him so much. I love all these guys so much. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to be like, oh, because each time we were meeting one of the guys and hearing their story, I was like, she should be with him. And then the next guy, oh no, she should be with him. And it's like, oh no, this is gonna be so difficult. I feel like I'm gonna cry at elimination. Oh my god. I've never felt this way watching The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Never. This just feels so much more heightened and so much more real, because they just, like, at that age you don't have time to putter around. Like you're really there and you're really in it and you're really open to it, and it like this is probably the most safest that a lead could ever feel, you know, because now all these dating shows have gotten to this point where for people in my generation, you know, that are going in, like you can't help but fear that they're there for the fame of being on reality TV, and it just feels that they're few and far between. They're actually genuinely in there for the process. Like, we hear about this almost every season with Love is Blind, is that a lot of the ladies, or maybe even all of the ladies, have actually sent in applications wanting to be on the show, whereas the guys were sought out on social media. And so it's for something like that where you're hoping to end up married to somebody, and these guys, this wasn't even something on their radar. They just thought, oh, this sounds interesting, and you know, I could be on reality TV, so why not? And they go on these shows. Like, it kind of sounds like that's what happened with Sabrina and Steven on this last season of Love is Blind UK, in that she had applied to be on the show. I watched our interview on Out of the Pods with Natalie and Deep Deep, which amazing podcast. But like, yeah, I watched her interview over there, and she was like, I applied in, whereas Steven was sought out on Instagram. And it's like, oh my goodness, like, how can you? And you would hope that they actually fall in love, and so they are in it to really work on a marriage and keeping it together. So anyway, all of that just to say that, like, I feel like there's so much more higher like chances, I can't think of another word, there's a higher chance of like it not working out for people in our generation, because it's like, maybe you have a small handful of people that are going on to the show being like, you know what, I'm open to falling in love, but if it doesn't happen, this will be a fun experience. I'll travel around, maybe get a small like following out of this, so cool, you know? And that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping you meet that small handful of people that are like that. But over here, with like, at least for right now, I mean, this is the first season of these shows, which obviously the first season of any show feels more sincere. I mean, nothing will ever top Lauren and Cameron from season 1 of Love is Blind. Let's be real. So, this is just so sweet, and like makes me feel all warm and fuzzy as I watch it. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it now. Oh my god. Dan. Oh my god. This is gonna be so hard to watch because there seems to be a lot of girl dads. And hi, hello. If you have been here watching my videos before, you know I am the poster child of daddy issues. So it's so beautiful to see these men getting like choked up talking about their daughters and how much they mean to them and how they're their world, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And oh my god, he's so sweet. And they really did have a moment. He sat down and she was like, yeah, you're from Florida, from Naples, right? And he was like, yeah, oh my god, how do you remember? And she's like, well, there are some people I think that just stick in my memory, and you're one of them. And he's just like, wow, that was really sweet. We just had a moment right there. I love that. I love it. And he's just, oh. Girl dads.
Came out, we all grabbed a paddle and just started.
Everyone's playing
smacking balls
pickleball.
around.
I've never played, but a friend of mine has recently, not I guess recently, as in like in the past few years, has gotten into pickleball and has been telling me to come and play. So eventually one day I'll make it down to Wilmington to hang out and we'll play some pickleball. But this is just so cute. I'm blanking on his name now, but he's the Chicago guy, and brought the gift for her and her granddaughter the Chicago style like sweatshirt with the pizza and the hot dog. He's so like adorable in the way he's like, when the guys were talking and one of them was like, you know, you think you know what you're gonna say and then you get over there and your mind just goes completely blank, and he's like, are you talking about me? And in his one-on-ones, he said a phrase that I'd never heard before. He was like, I went out for lunch. As if like he was just completely absent of things. There was nothing going on. I'm gonna have to remember that one. I like it. Jack is a freaking hoot. I love Jack. He's just like happy to be. Oh my god, he's great. I'm like blanking now on like all the awesome things that he's just been saying this whole episode because I keep going to him every once in a while, and I'm just like, I love this guy.
It's like the...
He just said, look at this. It's almost like a hippie den. I love this show. I love this show so much. I love it even more that it's just a whole bunch of old men. This is fantastic. This is like TV gold.
Have a humongous refrigerator. Oh, lots of meat. Everything. Sure, before I came, I heard...
You know what? I love a guy that's like orienting himself in the kitchen though. Making himself really aware of everything. Oh my god. He picked up the pot. He picked up the pot lid and he's like, oh, this is real. I don't know why I have the giggles, but oh my god, I freaking love this. Just, you turn on the burner and he's like, oh, see. Oh my god, they're all so precious. National treasures, every one of them.
Dogs in the mansion, her prince. Who knows? Maybe her prince will be a captain. I was teaching my kid.
I really like him. That was so sweet. So like quite a few of them are bringing up how she left last season, and that resonated with them because family is very important, and which is like a lovely thing and such a good move on the Bachelor franchise to have Joan be their first Golden Bachelorette, because it is like it is this beautiful showing of, and like I hate to put it that way because it's marketing, right? It's taking like this genuine moment for her, this real thing, and it's spinning it so that she becomes like, she's beautiful, fit, gorgeous eyes, her long luscious hair, and she already has everything working for her, but to add in the pure heart of it, which I mean, she's a mother, like it's sort of a given, but to really like highlight that as a marketing thing like feels sort of sleazy or whatever, but it is, I want to choose to look at it in a very like pure good way, and it's lovely to hear these men that are like, so like you left last season to be with your daughter, and that really touched me, and so I really wanted to meet you. Like that's what Kim was saying. He's like, I probably would have driven to Maryland to meet you. She's like, you should have just show up on my doorstep in that uniform. I'd go on a date. But yeah, like just this like super, oh god, it's all just so sweet. So I love that this is all happening for Joan. I agree with Kim. I think she's very deserving. I mean, everyone is deserving of love. Everyone is. But yeah, I'm really happy to be watching this. I don't know why it's touching me so much. Maybe it's because it's the morning or something like that. I'm not sure, but this is everyone's just so cute, and I hate that's the only word I can say, but it's just like, it's so sweet. They're so sweet. Should I? We have an overcast day today, so the light is coming in and out. So I probably should have had. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. Probably should have had that on this whole time. I'm like a little gremlin in my corner cave. I'm gonna go back to watching the show now. Bob the chiropractor? One insane story. He's the one who was teaching his son surfing, got struck by lightning, was basically dead for 12 minutes as they're doing CPR before his pulse comes back. And like, that's an insane story. But then to be so poetic in the way he's in his ITM thingy, and he's talking about how, like, you know, I got a second chance at life and now I'm hoping that lightning strikes twice. In that, like, the second chance at love. That's poetry. Oh my god. And his cute little smile after saying that. Okay, where are the men like this that are around my age?
I'm very lucky. I've got a second chance at life, and I'm here to see if lightning can strike twice.
Amethyst, there's like comfort.
Little, like, shrug smile. Oh my god. I had gone back because I wanted to catch his name, Bob the chiropractor. So I'm curious what you guys are thinking about Mark and how they did have him there at Jen's horrendous, I want to keep saying that because it was, but just awful Bachelorette finale, and the very, like, dystopian way Jesse, which, like, no hate to Jesse, I know he's doing his job, but like that it was framed in that way it's very upsetting. But just a very dystopian way that Jesse is, like, consoling Jen, telling her that, wow, that was such a beautiful story, and, like, stick around because we're going to, like, catch a sneak peek of Joan's Bachelorette season that's going to be airing soon, and, like, the camera pans to Joan and Mark is over there just, like, a row over and below, sitting next to Kelsey, and it was kind of strange to have them there. And then the sneak peek that they show us is of their meeting and how Kelsey comes out of the limo first and introduces her dad. And yes, Mark did take Bachelor Nation, to put it that way, by storm when he when we saw him at her hometown date. And he's a handsome guy, and you can also just tell by the way he talks, and I think Joan had said this after she met him on the driveway, that he's got a very, like, soft-spoken, sincere way of speaking that just feels so grounded and, like, comforting. And you know, it's a special kind of way of talking, and not many people have that. So it's like he's got this genuineness about him that's just, like, it's quiet and it's pure and it's sweet. And so they're, like, talking with each other, and he's saying that, like, she deserves the second chance at love, and she's telling him that you also deserve the second chance. And it's interesting because she brought up that, like, oh, like, Bachelor Nation fell in love with you on Joey's season. He's like, well, they fell in love with you too, which is very true. Like, both of them have these small moments on television that just really blew up, and a lot of people have their eyes on both of them. So it's a lot of pressure, I think, to now be meeting in this sort of competition setting and have that pressure of, well, Bachelor Nation probably wants us to end up together, and then to have them both at that after the final rose over there, and they, like, seem cordial with each other, which, like, even if they're not together, I could see them still parting ways friendly. And so, like, I don't know, I guess that's my question, like, do you think they're together? Do you think they're not together? Because would they really have them over there if they end up together? But I also feel like, oh, but, like, reverse psychology, they could. Oh, why couldn't they? And then it's like, I mean, yeah, you hope that they're actually coming together because they do genuinely fall for each other, and I would assume so. I wouldn't think that they would end up together just to appease Bachelor Nation. So I'm curious to watch their story unfold, but honestly, Mark has competition because a lot of these men, I'm just like, oh, Joan. So I guess we'll continue watching and see.
Like, wrote a poem
Yes,
for me.
Jonathan, we want to hear the poem.
All right, so it goes something like this. It's short, it's sweet, and if you really like it, I can repeat. As my heart is full of bliss, standing here in front of you. So now what do? Take your hand, be your man, and I hope you understand that I'm grateful and blessed to see you in that dress.
Oh, you are good. You do have a talent.
He
I can tell
does.
it's junk.
Oh, that was beautiful. You know, that's a first. Normally, everyone is talking about how she left the show to be with her daughter. And he's like, no, I saw you in that talent show. So I guess she wrote a poem for Gary. And he's like, I wanted to be the one to hear that poem. And I also wrote one for you. And it's like, ah. That was so cute. Oh my god. I was like, he asked her. He's like, so do you want to hear it? And she's like, I hope you brought it. And he's like, I remember it in my heart. And I'm just like, yes, we want to hear the poem. We want to hear the poem. They're all so romantic. The first impression rose. Oh my god, they do the first impression rose here.
Enjoy the rest of your night, gentlemen.
What is it? First impression rose.
The first rose?
First impression rose.
Is the first rose mean that's the one she liked the most?
It's not about liking the most, it's an impression.
Oh, if I knew that, I would have done a better job. That's not fair. I was like just very nonchalant.
So you would have been chalant instead
I
of
would have been more, I would have, you know,
Debonair. You've been more
I
debonair.
would have been more debonair.
I would have chalanted all over the place. Oh my god. This night is really,
Oh my
starting to get real. I know what that rose is all about.
For a second, I forgot this was still playing because what were we watching right before this? Oh, just Jesse bringing in the first impression rose. You would be chalant. I love these guys. I love how they talk with each other. It's so so fantastic. We got Jack in the kitchen cooking right now. That is a move. That's a freaking move. Like, he's a caterer, so like this is his thing. That's a move. Oh my god. Has he already talked to her one-on-one? I don't think so, right? We've seen him so many times in the episode already that I can't actually remember if they've already talked to each other. Plus I keep pausing and chatting, so I'm just like, I don't know, but talk about making a first impression. Although first impression I think goes back to even coming out of the limo, right? I don't know, but oh my, he's actually cooking. Like, no one, I don't think anyone's ever done that, and I love it. Like, people have brought out things, but those are things that they've like planned in advance, right? With producers, where they're just like, I actually didn't watch Sean Booth's season, I don't think, or I got the tail end of it, I don't know. But Catherine had brought all the ice creams, and then like other people have someone brought spaghetti ones. Was that on the first night? I think so. And yeah, so like people have done that, but I don't think anyone's ever like actually cooked in the kitchen on night one, because you don't know if you're actually entering the house or not, you know? So damn, you know what? Props to him. That is amazing. Go check. And this food already looks amazing. Oh. Some of these guys are effortlessly so funny. Michael just sat down with her by the fireplace and he's got this folder and he's like, there's something I wanted to show you. It's my 3rd grade book report on Go Dog Go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so easily amused. This is something I talk about with my sister so often because there are some commercials out there that genuinely make me laugh. And it's always the simplest things. That's why I love puns so much, right? It's always like the simplest things, but they're just so like bonkers. I don't know. I find it so funny. One of them happened last night. I don't know what the ad was for, but oh my god, I'm blanking on the singer's name. How can I blank on his name? The All Night Long dude. Lionel Richie. Jesus. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. And like these people are saying a line. I don't know what the ad was for, but then it would like sort of lead into one of his songs and he'd just like show up singing. It was like the simplest commercial, but I was laughing and then the commercial ended and I was like, why am I so easily amused? But anyway, I love this. I love that he was just like, it's my 3rd grade book report on Go Dog Go. Oh, he's from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm from. He's not that far away. Oh my god. Retired banking CEO. Okay, all right, Michael. You know, my mom is single. Just saying.
You look like you're having fun.
She got the first impression rose.
Gentlemen. He looks like he was the first impression.
Oh no.
Who was she giving it to?
So Mark looks so sad. I think she's giving it to Chalk. Oh no, Keith. I had a feeling earlier when they were having their one-on-one. I was like, oh my goodness. Like sometimes you watch these one-on-one situations and you're like, okay, I'm feeling something through the screen over here. So I actually wondered if they were gonna kiss, and I was like, no, Joan's not gonna kiss him. Like, come on, it's just the first night. They might kiss now though. But yeah, there was something in the air in that one-on-one meeting, so I was like, oh, there's something here. So she was just talking to Chalk though, and that also, they had some vibes over there. So anyway, looking forward to watching this first impression rose give out. Because
Keith makes me feel safe, and it's something that I haven't
wait,
felt.
I missed it.
Thank you.
I just saw them leaning in. Oh, so sweet.
Keith makes me feel safe, and it's something that I haven't felt in, since John passed away. I feel like I'm out there kind of floating, and he just has this very warm and easy way about him. He has a quick laugh, and he also is very sincere, and he just makes me feel comfortable. I've become more and more encouraged that this is going to work.
Here's a rose.
There it is. Here's a rose. Oh.
Congratulations.
Very good. That's awesome. Good for you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Good for you.
Oh,
Very, very good.
oh wow.
I lost a bet.
You did bet on me?
I got the first impression rose. Yeah, I'm on a high right now. How about that?
Oh.
As you should.
Oh, Joan's coming. Oh no, it's a rose ceremony. I don't want any of these guys to go. Oh my god, my hair. Ugh. Anyway, oh my goodness. I'm so scared. I don't want to watch on. I really liked all the guys. Did we meet everyone? Probably not, right? I feel like they don't show everybody, but there's 24 guys here. Like in recent seasons, I feel like it used to be that way, but in recent seasons there's been like 30 or 32, and you're just like, oh god, it's a lot of people. So 24 feels a lot more manageable. I wonder how many are going to be going home today, and yeah, if we've met everyone. And I don't think we've met everybody, but of all the guys we did meet, I'm so excited to watch this journey continue, but I'm so nervous and so scared. Oh, they're all so sweet. This is the hard part, right? Always somebody has to get sent home. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna continue. Mark is gonna continue, right? Because if I'm remembering correctly, Matt's mom, who he was the first and only so far, right? Black Bachelor. His mom was on Gary's season as a contestant. And they were like using her a lot in all the promotional items because she also was someone that kind of like Bachelor Nation was like, oh my god, hot mama. You know, and so they were using her a lot. I believe she also was at that finale after the final rose thing. Maybe not. I don't know. But I believe she got sent home that first night. Right? I feel like that was a thing. I don't know. I was if I don't watch the season, I still watch people on YouTube recap the season. Because there's Mom and Dad Podcast, Dear Shandy, Bachelor Fan Take, For the Right Reasons, Here to Find Love. Who else do I watch? Dave Neal. Sometimes. I go to Dave Neal more so for like the Bachelor news, but he's funny. I enjoy hearing people really talk about it. But yeah, Dave Neal. Oh, Chicks in the Office. Yeah, they're kind of new that I've been watching recently. I'm missing some. But yeah, obviously I watch several people on the internet talking about the show, recapping the show. But yeah, I do believe Matt's mom went home night one, but they used her in all of the promotional stuff leading up to the start of the Golden Bachelor. So they better not be doing that to Mark right now, because I like Mark. I do. And I hope if he doesn't end up with Joan, I hope he makes it far. Look at me now, just feeding right into all of it. Oh, I'm such a sheep. I have to press play. I have to watch. What's about to happen?
Alright,
Thank you.
here we go.
Is it gonna be her family?
Hello, my name is Maxim. I'm Pascal's son.
Oh.
Dad, I just want to say how thrilled I am for you to have been given this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Joan, I can't wait to meet you when my dad brings you back. One more thing, I promise I won't have any parties at the house this Saturday.
That's my biggest concern.
I love you, Dad. Kill it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I'm the daughter of Charles. Dad, I just want to say that I am so excited for you to go on this journey. Hey everyone, my name is Danielle Stromiello, and my dad is Dan Raymer. Growing up as a little girl, all I ever wanted was a dad. And then you came along. Your support has meant the world to me, and I don't know where I would be without you in my life. I am so proud of the person that you are, and to call you my father, and I hope that you find love.
Wow.
Dan, oh!
What a gift. Being here in this experience away from my daughters, I mean, it makes
Did
me
they
feel
start
proud,
off Gary's
that
season
they
like this?
support me on this.
Dan, the man. Woo! Good job. That is wow.
Hey, it's Meg. Dad, I am so proud of you for putting yourself out there and going on this amazing journey.
Oh
I
my
love you.
god.
I miss you.
Oh, I needed that.
I'm Kelsey, Gary's daughter.
Hi, Jet.
Hi, Jet. We miss Pop Pop very much, but we want him to have. And we love you.
That was a powerful moment.
Oh my god.
It was really special seeing them. Knowing that they're with me on this journey in spirit. Oh my gosh. My daughter's gonna say, Dad, you cried too much.
Hi, Dad. I just wanted to wish you good luck on the show.
Hi, David.
My mom.
I hope you are doing well. Please take care of yourself. You only have one you.
Oh my god, I'm like full on crying now.
I am amazed. So, cheers.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh, I'm such a sap, but I'm sorry, especially the girl dad moments. It's so, like, I am emotional watching that kind of stuff because though I love my family so much, we don't have that, and it's so beautiful to see. And it's like, it's something that you just want to experience, and oh my god, it's so precious to see these people just so loved by their family, and you know, and tear up and get emotional while they're watching their family members sort of urging them on and wishing them on, and it's sweet. It's really sweet. Oh fuck, now it's the roast ceremony. Why would you do this to me? Why would they do this to us? Oh my goodness. This is remind me of
So like I've watched some the singing competition shows, but like the K-pop ones. I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of those, but they're kind of insane. Where at the end of the competition, they're like hoping to form a new group that's debuting, and so you're watching these girls, or like they also have that like different shows. But yeah, you're like watching these contestants go through each week, and they're doing these singing challenges, and they're put in these groups, and like they're doing all the things, and at the end they're hoping to have like 7 people in a group or whatever, and but always in that last episode they sort of have like a sleepover, or they go to someone's house or something like that, and they do this where they have their family members then in videos, so like their parents or their siblings, and they're just like talking to them and being like, you've been working so hard, you've been watching, because it's kind of live in a way, with like the weekly episodes showing like what had happened during that week. So they're like, we're watching you every week, and you're doing so good, and all this kind of stuff, and keep going, you're almost there. And so these girls are watching this like the night before their final sort of like stage in the competition, and then there's live voting at the end of it, I think, that determines who ends up actually. And like these shows have a slew of their own problems. Oh my goodness. And like have any of you seen the Cat's Eye documentary recently? So I was wondering if I was going to do a video on that, because I was so frustrated watching it. And I'm not even like deep into K-pop. I've been listening since, when did my sister get me into it? 2013? 2012? I don't know. I can claim that I was a fan of BTS before they blew up here in the States. But anyway, but yeah, so we were watching, what were we watching? I think we were watching Party Next, and like it had gone around that, after like a couple of hours after the finale of Are You Next, and it wasn't called Cat's Eye, it was called Dream Academy. Dream Academy was going to start live on YouTube, and we were like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And so we waited and then watched it, and it was just so weird because it wasn't the regular format of what you're used to.
I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, probably because I don't want to watch the ceremony.
But yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought. Anyway, so that's gone. But yeah, basically just they do this, and it's always so sweet because the girls are like so emotional, and they're like, and they show like baby pictures of the girls sometimes, and you're just like, oh, so cute. So yeah, that was.
Oh, I don't know if they did that in Gary's season, but what a sweet moment for everyone to be sitting around and like watching each other's like loved ones really talk about just them and oh my god. You got me so much in my feels, and now we're gonna let people go. Oh. I don't want to continue. That is a beautiful thing that Joan just said, that like she's been looking forward to and dreading this moment because there wouldn't be enough roses, which is like already such a sweet thing to say. But then to go on and be like, you know, if you don't get a rose, you've already won, because you're here showing that like you're ready and eager and like here in a genuine capacity, just wanting to find love in your golden years. Like, ah, oh, what a kind thing to say. She's really kind. Oh my god, it is daylight outside. And Joan just walked out of the room.
Doing okay? Yeah.
Not easy.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I could ever be in that position.
Harder than I thought it would be.
Cause you like,
I just want to say how appreciative I am that you are here. I saw what a great support system you have at home, and I just can't tell you like how honored I am that you came here to meet me and to go on this adventure. So, okay.
I feel for her. This would be so difficult.
Charles out.
Charles, me.
I feel like I definitely.
Jordan.
Jordan is a
But
fox.
I also understand it's completely up to her. It's been amazing, and I want to stick around here, so I'm hoping I do.
I hope you stick around too. Oh, Bob.
Will you accept this rose?
This is so hard.
When I stick around, I really want to stick around. But you know what? Somebody's got to be disappointed in life. I mean, it is what it is, you know?
Oh no, is the rancher, the guy on the horse, not gonna get a rose? Oh, poor guy.
There's one more rose tonight.
So many people are being
If I
sent
get a
home.
rose tonight, it'll mean the world to me. That scanning the room, you hoping your name will be called. Man, I tell you, it's nerve-wracking.
It's gonna be Jack.
Jack.
I was like, they showed him way too many times. It can't not be.
Accept this
Ugh.
rose.
Well, at least they didn't do that to our hearts, right? Like, get us to really like someone who was going to be sent home. I'm trying to see.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry. If you did not receive a rose, please take a moment and say your goodbyes.
Oh,
I think this experience could definitely give me that second chance at love.
Jonathan, also a fox.
I'm really, really grateful to be
How
on
do
this
these people
journey.
look so
It's a
handsome?
once-in-a-lifetime adventure.
Oh my goodness. And even if it's
And
not
I'm feeling
like,
hopeful.
even if it's not like, you know, physical attraction attractive, it's like their presence is so handsome. Like, just, oh my god, just the demeanor that they have, or that, like, yeah, really just the presence that they have. It's so, oh my goodness. We're at the end. We did it.
We did it, guys. We're here. I can't thank you enough for.
That's just gonna
being
get
open,
harder.
Vulnerable, and along for this journey with me. I'm excited. It's finally beginning.
Like
The summer's
rose
coming up,
ceremonies? Oh.
and we're ready to find love.
Yeah, that's each week. That's gonna get so much harder the longer time she spends with these people and getting to know them.
A second chance at life.
Oh
The
god.
second chance could be as good as the first one.
We're even better.
I don't want someone to get over it.
Oh, that's a statement.
Stay young.
Strong.
I think we're
My
25.
goodness.
My goodness.
Ooh, ooh.
And our bodies are like, no, you're not. I feel like Jack is just here for the cannonballs. We're all having a great time, but at the end of the day, we're all here for
Stop it.
I feel like one of these men could be the next great love of my life. Finding love is something everybody hopes for. I want that perfect
Oh,
feeling.
cute dress.
I love you, Monica.
God told me before he passed away that he wanted me to find somebody, and he truly meant it. Yet I still feel this guilt. She told Mark that she loved him. Oh my God, the guilt would eat me alive. Are you 100% ready? Like, you say yes, but I'm not really. And I don't know if I ever will be, because John was a huge part of my life.
She probably wants to walk away. Have you considered the possibility that your guy is not here?
I'm sorry. This isn't easy, because you feel like you have to step away from another life to enter a new life.
Don't lose track of John ever. I know you won't.
I'm realizing I don't have to mourn the rest of my life. I deserve to have a second chance at love, potential for a future. It's the reason I'm here. It's the renewed hope.
Every day I wake up and I think about my wife, and I'm not over that loss.
There could be a future with us.
But there's a hole, and I'm trying to fill it. I'm falling for you.
This journey isn't just about me, it's about people like me everywhere.
This hummingbird comes up. It's like my wife was there, and she's saying this is right. Yes, it is right for you to be your mom.
The risk is worth the reward.
In 1981, my heart was broken. Then I knew she was gone. In 2024, you have helped my heart heal.
I don't know if this is fate or good luck,
Oh,
but I feel like the luckiest person in the world right now. I've only been in love with one person. More than one now.
Oh no, this season's gonna break me. Oh my goodness. To have like so many in a row talking about their past loved ones. Can you even imagine like what's going through their heads right now? Cause I feel like you would feel so guilty if you had such a beautiful marriage, and like I don't have a great example of that. My parents are divorced, and but like if you had such a beautiful marriage, or like just a hope of having such a beautiful life with someone, and but like in particular it's these marriages where a partner has passed away, and them sort of feeling guilty to fall in love again and to move on, and like of course they deserve to, and of course your loved ones would want you to. Like, it's not that you're forgetting your partner. And like all the ways that they're just seeing it, her with the hawks and Mark with the hummingbirds, and then talking about like heartbreaking and then being healed, and it's just, oh my God, so many people are gonna have their hearts broke. And we're gonna watch that. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, well, I don't know if I'm gonna continue because I'm just, again, wasn't planning this. My hair isn't even brushed. Like, I was just sitting here and watching it, and I was loving the beginning so much that I was like, oh, I feel like I need to like talk about it. It's why I always like started this channel to begin with. So that was just me watching the first episode of Golden Bachelorette Jones season. Are you guys gonna be? Okay, so my mom had walked in on me while I was ending that, because of course. And anyway, I was hot from crying, so I took off my hoodie and everything. But yeah, that was one incredible first episode of the Golden Bachelorette. I'm gonna be a mess through like every single rose ceremony going from here, because I can't even imagine. It feels like 100 times worse because they're older. But anyway, now I love these people, so I have to continue watching. Yeah. Hopefully I can do something like this, because if I am gonna watch, then yeah, this is chill. I just turn it on as I'm watching sometimes, and I'll just string all these videos together in one video to upload. That should be easy enough. So we'll see. But God, yeah. Oh my goodness. Am I the only one that this is actually going to be a struggle to watch? I'm not alone. I can't be alone. I mean, oh my God. Let me know what you thought of the first episode. And were you a sobbing mess? Are you a daddy's girl? Or do you wish that you were? Oh my goodness. What a beautiful, beautiful group of men and souls. They all just seem very sincere and sweet and just lovely. Seriously. And I can't wait to watch some people fall in love, but oh my God, it's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be so hard each elimination for guys to be sent back, and I'm gonna be crushed. I'm gonna be so crushed no matter the decision, because all of these people are so deserving, right? And you're just like, oh, there's gonna be broken hearts. That's gonna be hard to watch. But all this talk about past loved ones also, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna end up just talking in circles, so thank you for watching, and we'll get through this together. Toodles.